Hello and welcome back to another tutorial. Today's topic is dealing with Yoast and how to update the social sharing meta information, including the featured image. In this particular tutorial, we're going to deal specifically with Facebook, but I'll kind of touch upon a little bit on Twitter as well. But yeah, let's get right into it. So this is a generic about page setup, and I'll show you what the front end looks like here. So by default, I'm actually now on this Facebook for Developers website. You'll probably have to log in to access this, but I'll put the link in the notes below. But that's the web address up there. I am going to I'm going to copy this URL here I have for the About page here. I'm going to see how it looks to Facebook, as is, if someone were to attempt to share it on Facebook. So I'm going to punch in the URL, or copy and paste it as I just did, hit debug, and it'll show you exactly the way it will show on Facebook. This is the way it currently displays. I will note that if this is your first time working with this page, if it's a brand new page, you might not get any of this. It might say Facebook has not fetched this information before, and you would simply click scrape, and I believe it's scrape information or something to that extent, and it then will show you this information you see here. So how do we manipulate how this displays? Let's say I don't necessarily want this image, I don't want this title, and I want to add a little description below it as well. Okay, so let's go back to the WordPress side of things on the back end and scroll on down, and you're just going to hit this Yoast SEO box you're so familiar with, or may or may not be actually. And you'll see this particular area is just displaying how it will show up in Google, but we're not messing with that. We're going to go to social. Click on that social tab, and under the Facebook preview, we've got a few options here. We got the ability to upload a Facebook image. Let's go ahead and do that. So I've got something in my media library. I'm just going to select a random image, populates the URL there. I'm also going to want to change the title. So let's say I want to share this page with your friends, and then a little description. We would really appreciate you sharing this wonderful page with the world. Now, of course, I'm just typing in whatever randomly pops in my head. You can tailor this however you like, but this is just to kind of show you what this is going to look like on the other side. Okay, I've updated my page, as you can see. So I've got all my Facebook meta information in there. So go back to your sharing debugger on Facebook for developers, and then under Timescrape, this is kind of like, think of it like clearing Facebook's cache on your particular page. So scraping will then kind of like crawl through that page one more time and kind of look through, okay, has this been updated? It might take a minute here, but then you could see it updates it there. So you could see there's the title I put, there's the featured image I uploaded, and there's the description I've implemented. So now when somebody shares it, unless they're having some sort of cache issues, it should show up that. Typically, things kind of work their way through in about 20-30 minutes at max. But that's the way this particular page will then display in Facebook. Now, I also mentioned I would touch upon real quickly on Twitter. It's the same drill. You can see it's the same options just below Facebook. Upload an image, add a title, add a description, and the same deal will happen on Twitter. And if you need to, I'll put a link below on the Twitter version of this sharing debugger. Yeah, so hope you've found this tutorial helpful. Leave a comment below. Please like and subscribe as well, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of other videos when they come online for this YouTube channel. Thanks so much.